welcome back to my channel. My name is Hermione and in today's video I'm going to be showing you some DIY home decor pieces, and they're all very minimal and simplistic in style. Also, my background has changed. If you guys have noticed, I'm halfway through painting my room white. It's taking a really long time, but hopefully I can show you guys the process in like a few weeks time when it gets done. Fingers crossed. So do stay tuned to my channel for all of that coming up. I do lifestyle videos on Thursdays and DIYs on Saturdays as of recently. So definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and come say hello on Twitter or Instagram. I'd love to have you guys drop by. And without further ado, let's get straight into this video.
I love tassel pillows and anything with pom-poms and fringe all over it. They scream anthropology to me and I really want to buy one, but I just thought, you know what, I can DIY it. So I'm going to show you guys how I made this tassel pillow. For this you're going to need a plain white pillow, you'll need some fabric glue, you'll need some scissors, and most importantly you'll need a bunch of different fringes, tassels and pom-poms. So I'm starting by taking my pillow and lying it flat, and then just going ahead and putting the tassels all over the pillow, planning out where I want them to go. I started with the biggest ones first to make sure they had a nice placement, and then the little ones I just put wherever I wanted. And you can totally sew this if you would like, but I know not everyone who watches my channel can sew, so for this I'm using fabric glue. Don't forget to put a piece of cardboard or paper between the inside of the pillow so the glue doesn't go to the other side. I forgot to show this, but then I'm just applying the pom-poms and all the other little details to the pillow. Leave it to dry overnight and you should have something that looks like this, and of course you can totally use whatever colour tassels you want, but I went for a cream kind of theme to match my room, and it was so easy. You guys should definitely try to make this. Okay, so I love my tassel wall hangings. You guys probably know this by now, but this one's slightly different because it's a circle shaped one and it's so simple, so let me show you how to make it. To start you will need a large embroidery hoop. You'll also need a small one, but I'm using a bangle for this. You'll need some thick wool, and you'll also need some scissors. Start by taking strips of wool like this. Mine was about 1 meter long, and then you're just going to thread it up and through the hoop as I'm doing here. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here, but just fold it in half, creating a loop. Bring the loop underneath the embroidery hoop, open it at the top and pull the strands through it. Repeat the process until you have enough to create quite a thick wall hanging. Then take your small hoop and do the same thing again. You can use a different color or type of wool like I'm doing here. It would look really cool if you alternated the colors as well. I think that would look nice, but I'm sticking with black and white for mine because I think it looks super minimal and very simple. To tie the hoops together, I'm just using a small piece of wire, and you could use a string or something else to do this as well. To finish off, cut the ends and make them neat. You can do them in a diagonal shape or an arrow. I'm doing mine straight across. And this is the finished result, and I think this is a really fun way to make a wall hanging look very different and not like something you might find in a store. Next up is some gold leaf terracotta pots that you can use for storing things in your bedroom like pens or jewellery, and I just love the way these turned out. I love the mixture of the metallic with the terracotta colour. So you'll obviously need some terracotta pots from your local garden centre and some gold leaf or silver leaf or bronze leaf, and you'll also need some size and a paintbrush. Paint the size on in the design you'd like, and size is basically just gold leaf adhesive, and you just leave this to dry for about 10 to 15 minutes before you apply the gold leaf. I'm doing kind of wobbly, natural looking lines, but you can make this really tidy if you would want, and then go ahead and attach the gold leaf and just press it down very gently. Once you've applied it to all the areas that you used the adhesive, you can then go ahead and use a paintbrush to brush off the excess foil. I love the way this looks with kind of messy hand-drawn lines. That's the look I was going for, but you could totally do geometric. I think that would look so nice too. And finally, I have a very simple way to make an accessory hanger for things like scarves and necklaces or anything that you just want to hang up on your wall. I think this works really well for winter scarves, and yeah, let's get into it. So you'll need 3 thick wooden dowels, you'll need some parachute cord, and you'll need some scissors. Make sure your dowels are all the same length, and then start by taking one and folding your paracord in half and then just tying it in a knot so it creates a loop at the top. This is how you hang it on the wall, so make sure it's super secure. Once you've done that, take one side of the paracord and then wrap it around one end of the dowel and then do the same with the other end. You're then going to tie some knots to hold the dowel in place, so make sure that these are perfectly aligned so you don't have a wonky hanger. Then repeat this process on the next two dowels, making them about 6 to 12 inches apart depending on how long you want this to be. Once you're done, it should look something like this. Then you can go ahead and put it on your wall and then just put your scarves or whatever kind of accessories you want to hang on it onto it. This is how mine turned out, and I'm really super pleased with the final result.
So that is everything I have to show you guys in this video. I really hope you like these DIYs. Do let me know if you try any of these. I'd love to see them. Tag me on Twitter or Instagram. Send me a picture. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great week. I will see you in my next video. Bye!